They were wizards, but they slit your gizzards too. They plundered arcane mysteries, and all their foes did wail. Beware lest ye encounter a mighty Mage of Sail.
Bonjour! It is I, Patrick McNamara of Dog Food Studios, your best friend and the only person who truly understands you. I'm joined here by some of my friends, and we're all going to play Mage of Sail, a swashbuckling game of magic and mystery that's sort of like Mage the Ascension, Patrick's version. That was a joke I just stole from Lydia. It's a reference to Taylor Swift.
Thank you for explaining it.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that everyone...
I needed it too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm joined by my friend. I'm cutting down on the long intros because I'm worried that they might alienate people.
Okay.
So I'm just trying this. This is the new paradigm. Well, please welcome Lidija Piper.
We're not this.
Ollie Conrad. Tabitha
missed
Sheehan.
We need caps for everybody, or else.
And Dabe Alan.
We did it.
I miss you being mean to us.
I wasn't never mean, surely. What were you? You were oh rad lol, right? Like,
Yes.
I guess implied
I
that
was
you
like-
could be sarcastic, which isn't really true.
Was I like batshit or something?
Yes.
You
I
were-
was batshit.
You were batshit? Nah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, someone's just pointing out I did call Dave anal bead at one point.
Yeah, you did.
So maybe I should stop fighting this one as hard.
I
It
understand.
was there was a whole like butt theme.
You can't
Yeah.
write the word Alan without seeing anal, so
Yeah,
I get it.
It's the fact that it's
now I
uses every
can't.
letter.
I never thought that
that's
before.
1-to-1.
We were last united as wizards and friends a little while ago.
Friends.
So we should start off that Saoirse,
Yes.
you walked into the Blood Island exhibit at the Flesh Circus
Yes.
and immediately fell in a hole.
Immediately fell in a
Yeah,
fucking hole.
you weren't here, so you
No.
fell in a hole.
Yeah.
It wasn't intended as any kind of punishment. I just needed to get rid of you, and that
That's
was the
fine.
way I...
Oh my
I walked
god.
in and a hole was there.
You
I
walked
fell
in,
it.
you fell in a hole,
Yes.
and
Did
you...
like, drag her body along? I can't remember.
Yes, there was a certain amount of shuffling you around like Weekend at Bernie's.
Okay,
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But you awaken.
Yes. Okay. What's up?
Someone is you appear to be someone sort of you're being sort of nursed. Someone is looking after you. Someone's
Okay.
like running a cool rag across your head.
Okay.
And as you open your eyes, you see sort of familiar face of Big Terry,
Okay.
who's looking at you with some degree of concern.
Okay.
And he says, Saoirse, you're awake. Are you okay?
So I open my eyes and I come to, I guess, a little bit like, what the hell is happening? Because at first I think it's a dream or something. And then I sit straight up and kind of like, what the fuck is happening?
So
what is happening? Who are you? What?
He's very gently says to you, you should stay lying down. You took a nasty hit to the head, but you're. I'm so glad you're awake. You've been under for quite a while. Quite a lot of stuff has happened.
Okay.
You might notice looking around that we are currently in jail.
And I realize like bars come into focus.
Yeah. So you're in a sort of quite a large. It's not like an individual prison cell. There's a few people in there. But it's clearly like it seems like more of a drunk tank
That's what I was about
than
to
anything
say.
else. But there are bars, and you can see outside. There's two guards that you can see, and you can hear others talking nearby, and they look very, very serious. They are clearly members of the British Army, perhaps. They do not look like the kind of members of the British Army who are inclined to fuck around.
Okay.
There are a couple of other things in my notes that are in the jail cell.
Okay.
Obviously, Big Terry is there with a look of great concern. He's still he looks like he's been cleaned up a little bit, but he's still quite badly beaten because, of course, he was being bashed by
Right.
the Dr. Karate's Karate Island karate champions last
Right.
time you saw him.
Right.
There's also a man in a red pinstriped suit and a straw boater hat, and also the most colossal pig you have ever seen in your life.
The size
Okay.
of this lad.
A big pig.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like I previously described as the kind of thing where you see like a cow at a county fair.
Yeah.
And you're like, they did something to this cow. It's not right that this cow is this big.
Right.
It's kind of like that size of pig.
The whole
It's-
Charlotte's Web thing.
yes, it's an enormous,
pig.
enormous pig.
Just Photoshop.
It's Photoshop.
And
like that cow?
That's exactly it. It looks like a photoshopped pig.
No.
You can tell from some of the pixels that Photoshop
I was
was
going to
used.
reference the pixels, but I didn't want to do it, so thank you.
Yes, big pig pixel. Okay.
Big Terry says
I wrote it down.
there was an attack. There was a monster. I managed to pull you out of the wreckage, but well, we got captured by the British, and now we're here. But
Well, where's like everyone else?
I don't know. Once I found you, I knew I had to get you out of there, so I just ran. It was when I say there was a monster, like there was a fucking monster.
Like what happened? Like I'm just dumbfounded.
Some kind of. So have you ever seen a centipede?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a baby?
Yeah.
So imagine a baby centipede. A centipede that is both centipede and baby.
Like human baby?
Yeah.
It had arms?
Yeah, had little fat baby arms.
Are you kidding?
I really...
Did you
I
get hit
can't
on
tell
the
you
head?
how much I wish I was kidding. Yes, I did get hit on the head. I've been hit on the head quite a lot recently.
Okay.
But we escaped. We're fine. Now, I'm sure the British are going to treat us very well. And you hear a guard just snort
Yeah.
outside as he says that.
So there's a man in a pinstripe suit.
Yes. And he says, "Oh, you're awake. Sorry, we haven't been introduced. I'm Peter Fun."
Peter.
And this is...
Wait. Peter Fun?
Peter Fun, yes. And this is Dolores, the fun pig.
Okay.
You've been out for quite a while.
Yeah. What's the pig's name again?
Dolores.
Dolores.
It's important that's a fun pig.
Yeah, it's
That's
the fun
crucial
pig.
word.
Fun pig. Okay. So what's your deal?
So I'm a pig orphanist. I was employed at the
Pig orphanist?
pig orphanist.
Orphanist?
Yes, I play the fun pig. But the guards did
Is this
say
like an organ or an accordion or something?
sort of, yeah.
As
It's
organs.
a large pig, as you can see.
Yes.
With and here. Well, let me show you all the. So you can see here she has sort of several dozen multicolored teats. These all,
God.
when pulled, produce a sort of pitched whistle and a puff of hallucinogenic gas. And I, the pig orphanist, care for the fun pig and play it as a musical instrument. They're very popular on the Isles, very, very rare.
I was drawing this while you explained it. Sigh.
Totally gonna steal some of this air.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get some fun pig based ingredients.
I don't want any of this air.
Huh?
So, why are you here?
Oh, I was at the Flesh Circus, you see.
Did you work there?
I did work there, yes. I was the pig orphanist.
Okay. Obviously.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to assume.
No, it's okay. Circus. Okay, so so that's all. That's the only people in here.
Yes, just the three of you and the pig. But I would play you a little song on the fun pig, but the guards mentioned that if they did that, then they'd kill the pig.
Yeah, that's,
No.
we don't want that. We don't want anyone to die.
I sure hope that they're just going to let us out in the morning. And you hear another snort from one of the guards.
Yeah. Can I sense the general vibe of everything?
Yeah, you want to just do a vibe check?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, roll your 6 dice.
I don't have any paradox on my sheet.
What
No.
sphere controls vibes?
What's whose?
What sphere controls
Sphere,
vibes?
I think the mind sphere controls vibes. Generally, we've seen a vibe check as like
How many dice?
something that's create. You get 6 dice.
6, thank you. I forgot.
As something along the lines of like read surface thoughts and empathic bonds. You know, that.
Ooh, I got a
So many.
crit
So many.
and 3 successes, so 5 successes.
You got 5 successes. Okay, the vibes here suck.
Okay.
You can. I'm going to give you an impression of essentially everyone
Yeah.
within range. The guards outside are real hardened professionals. And they do not care about you. They do not care about your well-being at all. They are simply here. They seem angry. They seem very upset in general.
Okay.
Peter Fun is terrified and is trying to put a brave face on it because of the Fun Pig. He doesn't want to startle Dolores.
Oh.
But you get this really strong sense of fear for her well-being.
Okay.
From Big Terry, you just get his sort of normal vibe, which is this very peaceful, gentle person who believes in his heart that everything's going to be okay because people are inherently good.
Okay. And what about the pig? Do I get the vibe of the pig?
So the pig is not feeling fun at all. The pig wishes to be free of this place.
Okay.
But you also get a great swell of concern for Peter Fun. Like there's obviously a clear bond between them.
Okay. And I am hurt.
Yes, you're
So
quite
my
badly
health is
hurt.
down.
Your head is killing you.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a hella migraine.
So the rest of you, when we last saw you, you were approaching the docks, where you had received a missive from the Dread Pirate Nigel, given to you by your ship's communications officer, letting you know that he was extremely apologetic about the fact that he has once again stolen your ship.
We met his wife.
Yes, and you rushed to the docks where you saw Captain Dread, a very tall and intimidating woman who was screaming, "Where is my husband? Where is Nigel?"
Yeah.
And
None of us are happy about this.
You each have a lizard horse, but you are sort of in an alleyway looking on this scene. You haven't been seen yet. There are a lot of soldiers at the docks. It's clear that because of the events of the last episode involving the baby centipede, that the town appears to be under military control at this point. Like the remaining British troops, of which there are many fewer than before they tangled with the party, have now taken over the town, and it's under some form of martial law, and they appear to be going sort of. You see people kind of going door to door, potentially looking for the three of you, and you see an officious British officer go up to Captain Dread and say, "Captain Dread, I'm sure you remember me, Commander Astley. We'll need the support of your crew to bring the town under control." And Captain Dread says, "I don't give a fuck about this town. All I care about is catching Nigel, bringing him home with me, so he can fill me with his feeble babies, and we can live together happily for the rest of our lives."
No. Do I hear this?
Yes.
I'm like crying laughing. Like just laughing so hard. I can't stop. Like I'm like on the ground. Like
You hear Captain Dread go, "What was that?"
I'm like still clearly
you're just out of it.
I'm just like, it's been a rough day, and Aura's just like crying,
You're
laughing.
hysterical.
She's like hysterical, just
You're
like
currently
crying.
actually dressed as a British officer.
I know.
Yeah. So you start laughing loudly, and someone looks over again and goes, "Who is that?"
And I just go, "God save the Queen!"
And the commander actually says, "Yes, that sounds right. We should save the Queen." And he says, "Enough laughing there, you whoever you are. We've got a lot to go through. We're looking for these terrible terrorists."
Oh, by George
And then-
the Third.
And then you hear,
Has he existed yet?
you suddenly feel sort of quite strong hands grab you by the shoulders and pull you backwards, and give you a shh.
Protestantism.
And you look over and
So I just.
I can't remember whether the Protestants or the Catholics were in charge at this point. I think it was the Protestants.
I think it was the
Yeah.
Protestants.
Yeah.
Like past Tudor time. It was-
Yeah, it was,
they go back and forth, you know.
Yeah, if it's after Henry VIII, I think it is.
Yeah.
Protestants, yeah.
The
Who knows? I don't remember.
and you look over and you say shh, and it's the Dread Pirate Hendrix,
Oh.
and he says, "Yar, you'll be wanting to not laugh quite so loudly. I understand that it's very funny
so
what's
funny.
happened to Nigel.
It's really funny.
You seem to have misplaced the ship that I left all of you.
Oh, Nigel took it.
He'll do that. I have to say, first time Nigel steals your ship, shame on Nigel. Second time Nigel steals your ship, well, still shame on Nigel, but don't let him steal it a third time."
No. I wonder if we have like child locks on the ship.
Come with me quickly. We have I have a hideout nearby.
Oh, all right. Let us go, God-fearing British citizens. Queen.
You just wander off, vaguely talking about your noble
I
queen.
just love high tea, don't you? Oh, it's so refreshing to just have some milky tea and some bread in the middle of the day and.
Come on, I can't actually just hear this thing like such a British person. But I wonder why they're just talking about these specific British things that we all like. And you see them. He continues arguing with Captain Dread, who appears to be trying to make it back to her ship, and he's indeed trying to press gang her into the current offensive. Hendrix pulls all three of you unless anyone wants to protest. So you are ushered into this house, and if you choose to follow in through a basement, where you see Corbin and James, Daddy Stink, and of course the Dread Pirate Hendrix, who says, "Yar, I see you all have you had a lot of fun at the Flesh Circus then." Yar.
No. We were attacked.
I wonder if you'd. From your point of view, what really happened? Because we were all in town, sort of having a bit of a carouse. I decided not to hit the circus myself. And then we very much saw a large, sort of kaiju-type monster.
Yes, it was a giant baby centipede made of babies that attacked us.
Was that you, then?
No, it was the sinister Dr. Flesh, right?
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yes, well, he made that and then made it attack us, and now we're here, and Nigel stole our ship.
Well, I've got good news and bad news. Good news is that, the baby centipede devastated a local British Army base, which I thought was pretty good.
I think we did direct him that way.
Oh, no, I suspected as much. The bad news is you're all very much being blamed for it.
I mean, that's fair.
Very fair.
But we saved the townspeople.
We did.
Yes, I mean, the townspeople, they like you a lot. They're very much aware of that. It's the entire rest of the British Army for the, local 30 miles or so have now all convened upon this town to find you and kill you.
We're gonna take him out.
Do they know what we look like?
Yeah, do they know what we look like?
I've seen pictures being circulated.
Well,
Sorry, Liga.
What if we release a bunch of pig gas on them?
The pig is in a different place.
I have the pig.
I'm gonna collect some pig gas, but I'll do it.
You don't know that? I don't think you know that the pig is currently local. So there's meta-narrative issues.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
But he says, yeah, I mean, if we could find a fun pig, we could try and gas them. I would say that maybe the path of least resistance here would be to flee town. But
What about change our appearance? That's not too hard for us.
I know nothing of your arcane abilities.
I don't think it's too hard. The Liga just crossed her arms in a very defensive manner. But I don't think it's that hard for some of us. For some of us, it's possible. I mean, Wilhelm gets very large.
I can get all sorts of shapes.
See?
I mean, you can do as you wish. I will be fleeing town myself. I have a guy in New Romsey, Wilbur Cowboy Fletcher.
Got a guy.
Oh, cowboy?
Wilbur Cowboy Fletcher, aye. You've been directed to him by 6 different NPCs now.
I say we wait for the army to come here and we hit them with
Hallucinogenic?
hallucinogenic.
Oh.
All right, we should actually go to that character.
The other bad news is your companion, Saoirse, has been captured.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we have to
Yeah.
rescue Saoirse. We can't just leave her.
Aye, it's the local jail. It's only a drunk tank, but they've put some pretty serious guys on it. My advice, and you can do as you wish, is to try and break her out and then head for town where you can disappear among the masses. But there's too few people to hide out in Hammerhead Bay. I won't be staying myself.
Well, we'll get out of here, but we have to rescue her first. Mm-hmm. I think that disguising ourselves and rescuing her might be the best path. all of us here, I think, can disguise ourselves.
You actually are the only one who can't. Someone would have to disguise you.
That's fine. I trust my compatriots.
Never have a disguise.
Right. We've all
You
figured
currently
out.
have like red hair, a huge fake nose,
Sorry. I'm just like,
and a hand made of bees.
yeah.
Do you actually still have the bee hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm
What happened?
Yeah.
I literally just, the way that I say sure is not reassuring or makes you feel better. It definitely means I know that you have a disguise on all the time.
Yes.
But I'm just saying it to humor you.
Does Leah still sincerely believe that no one's figured out she's in disguise?
She's in denial.
Yes.
Denial.
100%.
It's denial.
I keep walking into situations where I'm like, I totally had never used this alias or look before.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
We all can see the zipper.
Yeah,
We're just not talking
yeah.
about it.
It's like very obvious.
You disappear into the bathroom and suddenly you're like hundreds of years
yeah.
older.
I just say yes, but maybe you could disguise me as well as change your own look. I believe in your abilities.
All right.
I very audibly.
So while you guys think about your disguises, because you are capable of disguising Aura and also of disguising yourself, we're going to revisit Saoirse. Saoirse, have you had any thoughts about what you would like to do?
Yes. I don't know if they're possible.
Okay.
What I would like to do is possibly manipulate the lock with forces to get out, but use time somehow, and maybe forces have to be involved. I don't know, or mind and time to make the guards think. So you know, like in a movie, the guards watching the video, and then like the bad guys like loop the video to make them think like they're not seeing anything.
Okay.
But I want to make the guards think we're still there, but we've actually left.
Okay.
Like loop their time vision that we're still there. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that works. So that would be.
Is it mind and
Let me have a think about it.
And that makes sense.
Because you can definitely do it.
yeah,
You're
so
replacing
you'll-
the security footage of their brains,
Brain.
of their eyeballs, and what they're seeing.
yeah, what
Yeah.
they're seeing.
So it's
Maybe I
you'll-
can use some of the hallucinated the gas from
You
the
are-
piggy
you
to
are-
like
you are
use
a
the
piggy.
gas, yeah, to make them think that we're still there with also mind shit.
Yeah. So you want.
oh my
Lydia
god.
wants 2 balloons of pig gas, by the way, for someone.
Oh yeah.
But
So-
don't actually do that.
No,
Okay. So yeah, you can definitely do that. That is.
as he shuffles millions of papers around.
I'm gonna call that time 3, forces 2. Because you're to manipulate. So manipulating opening the lock and creating this kind of light show that is all of you still being there
Yeah.
are 2 separate effects. One thing I will say is that currently, like, there is a barred window, but one of the problems you're gonna have to get past a guard in order to get out.
Either way, like
Yeah.
either the window or the door.
Well, if you could get through the window, would be an easier route.
Right.
But you would have to deal with at least one guard. If you just wanted to go through the door,
Yeah.
like they would see you as you went out, probably.
Yeah. So I should go out we should go out the window and leave them with a vision of us still there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something you could do.
Yeah, I didn't know about the window, or I
Yeah.
probably would have went that
Yeah,
way.
that was my job to tell you.
That's okay. Well, I should have said like I would like to see what environment I'm in.
Window on the wall.
There, from the window to the wall.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
No, go for it.
Well, so, Saoirse had like the best roll on the vibe check.
Yes.
And I just, out of curiosity, would like to pose the question of, do they know that she's associated with us / wizards?
You don't know.
Okay, I mean, we would
Yeah,
know, yeah.
yeah.
But
Do I know?
You don't know either.
Yeah, I don't really know if I want to talk to him.
Yeah, you could give it a try if you want. You're going to have to bring some people in on this plan, I think, especially if you want to use... So I would say that if you are able to get them to imbibe the hallucinogenic
Piggy.
gas of a fun pig,
Yeah,
then you will get reduced difficulty to affect them with any other
of course.
spells. effect. Sorry.
Yeah. So I want to let the people in the cell with me in on what's I'm thinking.
Okay, so Big Terry says, you look like you have a plan, Sasha.
I do. I think we should get the guards high on pig gas and get the fuck out of here.
Great! I love it.
Yes.
How are we going to get out of here?
So there's a window,
There is a window.
and I think I could potentially manipulate the bars to where we can get the fuck out.
Okay. That sounds really hard.
It is. Probably.
I'm very impressed.
Okay. Well, don't be impressed yet until I succeed, and then be impressed.
Should we talk to, can I escape as well?
Yes.
Oh, great. Oh,
I don't want anyone left in here.
okay. Oh, so we're taking the fun pig too.
I mean, we could try. Like, how big is this fun pig? Can we lift it?
It's pretty big.
I'll have to force it out. Like, use my.
It's ambulatory. Like, it looks
Okay.
like it can move.
Yeah.
But
The
it
pig,
is
but
very
the window
large.
is like off the ground, so
Yeah,
we would
I-
have to lift the pig.
Yeah, I don't know how we'd get the pig through the window.
I'll have to probably roll for it. Like I'm talking to myself. Like they're like, what? What are you talking about?
And then you hear Peter Fun go, "Why are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you guys plotting?"
Yes.
Oh, I mean,
Or why haven't y'all been plotting while I was passed the hell out?
we were caring for you. I mean,
okay,
mostly
okay,
Big
okay.
Terry was caring for you,
Okay.
but I think as far as you know,
All right. Anyway, so yes.
how can I help?
Well, I would like to manipulate the guards using your fun pig. Potentially,
see.
like, occupy their mind with some psychedelic fun. Maybe make them see us still here, potentially.
There's only one problem.
What?
It's Dolores, you see. When she's feeling sad,
Yeah.
she refuses to be fun.
Well, what makes you happy?
I mean, I don't know, at the moment, freedom.
Could I, like, send vibes to the pig to be happy?
Yeah, you could give it.
Can I manipulate the pig's mind to be
Okay, so
happy?
yeah, you could use an empathic bond
Yeah.
to try and think of all your happiest, most pig-friendly thoughts, and then
Irish.
try and share it with
You need to tell,
notorious pig haters.
tell all of us out loud what these happy pig thoughts are.
Yeah.
I do need to know.
Okay, happy pig thoughts.
Well, when
Okay.
if you succeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
Okay. Okay, I've got 4 successes.
4 successes. So tell me how you approach this. Like, I'm going to say you probably need to make eye contact with the
Yeah,
pig.
and it's the scene in the movie where there's like violins playing, and like you see my eyes, and it zooms in on my eyes, and it zooms in on the pig's eyes, and then my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm talking about? That movie moment,
Yeah.
and you see a connection. And I'm showing the pig the happy times that will be had after we get out. And just like a field and like a mud, like mud that the pig can have fun in and frolic in, and like all the food they want to eat if they want food, if not, you know.
Yeah, it definitely wants food.
Yeah, definitely wants food, definitely wants freedom. So like open meadows.
So you show this, and as you see it, like you feel your mind linking with this pig,
Yeah.
and then you hear as its musical teats pop out
All right.
as it's ready to be fun again.
Okay, cool. I
And
succeeded.
Peter Fun goes, "Great. Right, I'm going to play something. What kind of tunes do you all like?"
Freedom tunes. to get the
Freedom
fuck
tunes.
out.
Great. Freedom by George Michael. Let's go.
Why not?
Go Bob Marley too.
Bob Marley?
Let me see.
Yeah.
I've got what's
If you're doing psychedelics. I mean, if they're doing so.
let's probably play the Wild Rover.
Yeah.
He could play that, but with the Irish lyrics that involve telling the Queen to go fuck herself.
There you go.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So he sits at the pig and he begins to go and tune her up.
Should I use mind while the psychedelics are being inhaled to like influence what's happening, or or is that overkill?
That might be overkill.
Okay, well, never mind.
So he begins to sit down and begins to play play the Wild Rover, on the fun pick.
Great.
And as that begins, we're going to head back to the rest of the party.
Okay, cool.
What are we all thinking here in terms of disguises?
Oh, what do you think? An old lady?
What kind of old lady? Like, how many years do you want to add on to you? Like, or we want to go, like, full, like, crow? Old crone?
Well, I feel like you should all be, like, mobile. Like, we need to run. I don't want to look weird if I'm, like, super old and running away from the British.
How about a child?
Fine, whatever. You can make This isn't my expertise.
Okay. So
Even
we're going to
me
make...
a sassy teenager. I don't care.
That actually sounds great.
So Aura's going to be a sassy teenager.
Yes.
How about you, Wilhelm?
I think Wilhelm does the Valsalva maneuver.
Okay.
So locks down and then deeply tries to inhale. But you're locked down, so not much is going to happen. I would like to effectively suck in all my muscles to become super duper, super skinny.
Okay.
Like scary.
So super skin helm.
Skin helm, yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure the defining characteristic they're looking for is a jacked man.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
if I'm just a frail soldier, they're not gonna really go for
Okay.
that.
So, okay, so go ahead and give me that roll.
Yeah.
That is a level 2 effect.
Yeah. Alter self. So that is 6 die.
Yeah.
And 1 paradox, because I have paradox currently. I didn't do good. I got 1.
You got
Dang.
1? Okay, so you just suck in all of this. And then someone steps on your toe by mistake, and you go. Unfortunately, okay.
No. I want to see where you go.
Okay. So, no, I wasn't going anywhere exciting.
Okay. Well, it wasn't like a crit failure or anything.
Yeah, it wasn't a crit failure. So essentially, you just go, and it doesn't really work.
Okay.
You still look very, very large, but some of your striations have blurred a little bit.
I've drinking water.
Yeah, you look a little bit water-filled
I thought he was
now.
gonna have one big arm.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
No, that's what I should have done, yeah.
So in a situation like this, after a mage fails something that they are just kind of doing in their own time alone, what happens?
I would say that you can.
Do I get to retry?
Yeah, you can
Is there any consequence to
retry,
that?
but I'm going to actually say that you took a point of superficial health damage
Okay.
from just how hard you were trying to do this, and then someone.
It doesn't feel good
Yeah.
no matter what. So I go for try 2.
Yeah.
I
go
say,
for it.
wait, hold on, everybody.
It's like you have a hernia.
And I stretch my forearms really quick, and then
Just don't prolapse. That would be.
yeah, well, it's happened before.
Oh God.
3, 4.
4 successes.
Yes.
You do it. So you
Yay.
become super skinny Wilhelm. You are now sort of lost in these huge robes that you normally wear.
Okay. And I say first try under my breath.
Yeah. How about you, Liga? Are you going to do a disguise for yourself?
Yes, I'm going to be
Bees?
a toddler.
You're going to make yourself into a toddler?
Well, because if I do any other variation between young version and old version, someone's going to look at me and be like,
Okay, sure. So just go ahead and, because that's such a big change, how much paradox do you have right now?
none.
Okay, so I'm going to say you need to include 2 paradox die.
Oh no.
So this is entirely shrinking your body.
Yeah, this is a lot.
Yeah, I know. But I want to keep my bee arm.
So yeah, your arm is still made of bees.
A teenager with a bee arm.
No, this is a toddler with a
Oh, a
bee
toddler. Excuse me. You're the teenager.
arm.
All right, and so it's 3 that I'm using?
Yeah, so 6 dice.
Oh, 6, sorry.
But you have to use
2 paradox.
2 paradox dice.
Yes. Yeah, because like the thing is like I can change any other feature of myself, but I just know that British are gonna look at me and be like, no.
Yeah, they're looking for a master
You
of
can
disguise.
only be so many versions of an old lady.
1, 2,
3.
3.
Okay, you do it. Thankfully, you still have all of your supplies with you, which makes things easier. You brew a quick tea or something similar, and you take it and you begin to sort of shrink. It's quite slow. It takes a little bit of time, but you sort of start to shrink and gradually sort of get a little bit like puffy cheeked, And then after about 10 minutes, without anyone really telling that anything had changed at any point, you're just sort of swimming in this giant witch costume.
Oh my god.
What is Aura's disguise at this point?
And now we're gonna now you want to
Yeah.
disguise Aura, which is a level 3 effect. It's a little bit harder. And sorry, what were you gonna be, Aura?
Just a teenager.
You're gonna be a teenager. Okay.
Yeah.
I start to form a baby Bjorn
Same
out
height.
of the fabric, the
Okay.
extra fabric I have of my robes.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
I'm just like trying to like, hey guys, wait for me.
Henrich goes, Yar.
So just to be clear, baby Lydia is currently trying to disguise.
Yeah. It's,
Okay. Okay.
So
With
yeah,
a little bee
Lydia,
arm.
currently a toddler with a bee arm.
Little
Yeah.
bee arm.
Little baby
Please
Bjorn.
cover up the
Yeah.
bee arm. It's still a
So
problem.
at this point, the bee arm is actually looking like exactly the same size.
Oh, so the
No,
bee arm's like the same size as it used to be.
the bees need to leave. Send the bees away.
I think it might be worth at this point, like dismissing the bees.
Yes, you're right. The bees can
Okay.
go.
So you shake the bees off a little bit, and everyone looks around and goes, "No, no, no, do it outside."
There's bees inside.
And then all of the bees just kind of start flying around the room, and Daddy Stink goes, Yar.
Daddy Stink's seen some shit before.
Yeah,
So.
it's some shit. I feel like Corbin probably briefed them both pretty heavily
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
on the
just so
kind
you
of stuff
know.
they could expect.
Don't talk about how weird they are.
Yeah. And you start brewing a tea for Aura now.
I'm also going to send Steven off with my staff and hat and effects that aren't like just normal undergarments, like normal.
Well, he can't take anything with him unless you put it in the spirit world first.
Oh, that's right. Well, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll put my things in the spirit world with him.
Okay. So that'll be a level. That'll actually be a level 3 effect.
Okay.
It's prime 1, spirit 3.
Okay. Yeah, so I have 2 in prime.
Yeah, so it's 6 dice still.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I don't want them to see those things, because that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
You're
let-
the only person who actually has a disguise, which is nice.
Right.
You have a British officer's uniform.
That's right. So, yeah, there's a hair in there.
You got a crit.
Oh yeah, I got
Paradox crit.
Oh,
No, it's not. It's got
yeah,
little stars.
Yeah, the blue.
You got.
No, that is indeed a paradox.
You got
crit.
it.
That's
You got
a
it.
fucking mega
it.
paradox crit.
You got a double crit. Shit.
And that is a crit on what effect happening?
I was just putting my shit in the spirit world. That's all I was doing.
I don't think you can avoid that either. That's because that's on a paradox dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
I was just like, here, Stephen, take this and bring it back
Yeah,
to me
'cause you
later.
can't-
That's
you
all I
can't-
was doing.
You can't re-roll a paradox.
No.
No. So let's let Lydia roll while I think about what the effects of that are going to be.
I literally was handing. It's like I was just handing him my stuff.
I don't know if you're gonna see it again.
I don't think so.
You're naked from now on. 2
Two.
success.
Yeah, 2
2 successes. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Actually, that doesn't do it. And I think you needed 3 successes. You can succeed at a cost if you want.
You can reroll the.
Or you don't have to. You can just watch if I just like yeet myself into the spirit world.
I'll do it at a cost.
No, it's fine. I'm just.
Well, you can re-roll the or whatever. Never mind.
Yeah.
You can contest.
It's a cost of a willpower.
Yeah.
All right, and then how many again do I get?
It's 6 dice.
You can re-roll those.
Oh, sorry. You can roll up to 3.
You can roll those 3. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got another success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two.
So you
That's 4 now.
you successfully turn Aura into a teenager before she tries to shunt her stuff into an alternate
And
dimension.
I'm just like, ew, this sucks. No, I'm a teenager. I get it.
So you've just transformed Aura into a teenager. Aura, this is quite a complicated effect. So you set up a sort of summoning circle essentially because you're sending this stuff off to the spirit world. And you bring Stephen into it, and then you put a little spirit hat on him, and give him a little staff to hold in his beak. It's very, very cute. And then you start saying the necessary incantations to just move that stuff into the spirit world with him. And you know you got it right. You're sure you got it right. This is actually this is some of your best work. You're absolutely kicking ass.
Nice.
But then the sheer magnitude of what you're doing, you feel reality backlash against you
Oh.
and try and stop what's happening. And as you see Stephen is there with a staff in his mouth and his hat on, and he goes, Aura, no, you have to stop the ritual. And then you see him begin to sort of, as though the paint that makes up his image is starting to smear.
Oh no! Steven!
And you see a kind of portal appear behind him. And he starts beginning to get sucked into it. And all you see before the portal closes is this giant yellow bear.
What?
In a red t-shirt.
What?
Winnie the Pooh?
And then the portal closes and takes your staff, hat, and parrot with it.
Winnie the Pooh?
It's all right. It's no longer copyright.
That's true.
Well,
We're in public domain.
That's a big hint as where it is.
Yeah.
well,
It's 100-acre woods.
You just hit.
I don't think you've seen Aura more upset. She's like, oh, well, it's gone,
Fits
so
the
that's
Moody
fine.
Teen vibe.
Yeah.
I'll go get it later.
Yeah.
And Steven, who's hopefully not destroyed forever.
Yeah. You can still feel, because you've got this close relationship with Stephen, you still feel this. You still feel the connection between you. He's somewhere. And also spirits are literally impossible to
Right.
kill. So he is somewhere, but you're going to have to at some point go and find him.
I will go beat the shit out of that bear, though, just so everyone knows.
Yeah. Right before the portal closes, you just hear, "Oh bother!"
God damn.
And he talks, so that counts for double beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
What spheres do you have again?
I have Spirit, Forces, Prime, and Entropy.
Yeah. And so, are you guys now ready to make your jailbreak?
Yes, I mean, my stuff's gone, so.
Oh.
Oh, you don't need that anymore. I guess I'm the father of
Yes.
two teen and an infant.
Yeah,
congratulations.
And I do pick up
Come on, Daddy,
Liga,
let's go to the circus.
like this.
Hello.
Like, all right, and then I cradle and then wrap in the Bjorn around.
You got a little baby papoose. What? I don't like this, but okay.
Father, I'm an adult. I will walk by myself.
And
That's fine. You are so strong.
and you see Hendrix just sidle up to Corbin and he says, "Is it always like this?" And she goes, "It's been quite a lot of this sort of thing, yes. But they're getting very good results." And he's like, "Oh yeah, British Army base they destroyed, very good." Back to Saoirse.
Yes.
Saoirse, how are you doing? So as the Pigophanist begins playing the Wild Rover on his pig,
Correct.
the guards come over and go, "Hey, stop that! None of that shit with the pig. That's doing something weird. It sounds great though. It sounds really cool, but stop it, all right?" And he raises his rifle and points it into the jail cell. And Peter Funn immediately sort of says, "Should I stop playing? Or carry on?"
So they don't know I've woken up, right? The guards.
No, they can see that you are now awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what's all this? Who are you?
It's none of your fucking
I'm
business who I am.
distracting them.
Stop that pig right now! And he turns the rifle over to you.
I'm going to use mind on them to just be cool with, like, to groove with the music.
Okay, yeah. So that is, let's. He's already said it sounds cool, so
Yeah.
he wants to enjoy the music.
Right.
He just knows he shouldn't.
Right.
So go ahead and roll your 6 dice.
If you look down, you see his toe kind of tapping
Yeah.
on the floor.
I need a black one. Is there another black one? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, success.
4 successes. Okay, so you just see him just like the toes tapping,
Yeah.
and he just can't help it. He's just like, it's such a vibe.
It is, isn't it?
And then he starts dancing really badly. He starts dancing he dances without moving his hips. He just sort of,
Is he dancing like Elaine on Seinfeld?
yeah, or like Commander Shepard.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
He's just kind of grooving along to the beat. And then it's at that point that the hallucinogenic properties of the pig begin to affect him. And also the rest of you, because you're all in an enclosed space
shit.
with the fun pig.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Gas expands.
So
into
while
the
you
space
see
it's
him
in.
dancing,
Yeah. I didn't do
you
a mind
realize
shield. Damn it.
that like the colors in this prison cell are just so vibrant.
Amazing.
And you start dancing too.
Yeah.
These browns and
Yeah.
Browns.
These
Yeah, these browns and browns.
browns, they just look
they just never look
they
so
just
brown.
look so good. Like all of the cockroaches crawling up the wall. Is the cockroach vibing too?
Yeah, everybody's
And you
vibing.
realize you've got to go and like look at it really, really intently to see what's going on with this cockroach. And then the cockroach turns around and it's got a cane and a top hat and it goes, "Hello, Sisha. You're tripping balls, aren't you?"
I like this episode.
I'm just like, yeah.
I can
think I am.
I can grant you 3 wishes
Oh my god.
if you take me with you.
All right.
Is your first wish for a dance?
No.
Well, I'll give you one anyway. And suddenly all of his cockroach brethren all crawl out of the walls and they all
Oh my
start doing
God,
a
no.
massive song and dance routine
It's like a.
on the wall. You're having the best time.
Okay.
This is great.
Yes.
The 20-minute interlude.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's where we're going to leave you for
All
now
right.
as
We're
we
all
go back
tripping.
to, so how is
At least we're not dead.
how is the other half of the prison break going? You guys want to are you guys going to head straight through and try and find
so
the prison?
I'd like to head there with my family. Yeah, so how far away is the prison from where
It's
we're at?
like 2 blocks.
Okay, so we'll hobble out and we don't look anything like a gang of wizards.
No,
No.
you look like a sort of
Yeah.
a father with a Solentine and a toddler.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd like to I have Liga in my What else do I have on me? Do you recall?
So you have your clothes that you were wearing, which are now slightly too big for you. You have your silver knuckle dusters, which I'm presuming you brought with you. Otherwise, Wilhelm doesn't really carry very much.
Yeah. On the way, we'll say on the way to the prison or the jail situation, I scoop a bunch of, we'll call it debris, hay and whatnot, and kind of just like hold that in my under my arm, right? So we got Bjorn arm there. And then I say to Liganora, follow me, lead. And I'd like to go up to the prison, I guess, the situation. What is it like?
So
Are there guards
as,
outside?
As you get to the prison, you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
there are 2 guards outside.
Okay.
There is you can't see anything inside at the moment. But you do see there's barred windows, as you would expect, and there is some kind of brightly colored, multicolored gas
It's raves.
coming out of the windows of it.
Yeah.
And you can hear this sort of oinkish version of Play the Wild Rover.
I thought it was Sandstorm.
No, they're playing Play the Wild Rover at the moment, but Sandstorm is going to come next for sure. That's the next on there. So yeah, you that's what you see as you walk up. There's
Okay.
2 guards out the front. There's no guards at the back because they didn't think that anyone was going to. They didn't, that's not the easiest way into the prison.
As we approach it, say, officers, what's happening in there? I think their mother's in there. What's going on? I see. What's that music?
And you see one guard turn to the other one and go, "What is happening in there? It sounds fun." And the other one goes, "No, Ringo, we are not going in there.
Ringo.
We are very serious officers. Like, it's down in the notes that we are serious-minded guards. We are not going in there." And Ringo says, "But Paul, it looks like
Get out.
Don't.
it sounds like it sounds like so much fun." And he goes, "No, we're standing right here. You, shouldn't you all be in your homes? There's a curfew."
I just start screaming, "Mama! Mama!"
Yeah, we think a mishap happened and their mother is in there. Is there any way that we can come in and check? And then I have a coughing fit.
Okay.
And I'm like, he won't let me go to art school.
Yeah, exactly. And so while I'm coughing and just talking about art school, I kneel over and I let Tiny Liga slide out and I fill my Bjorn with the bundle of stuff.
Okay.
And so now we have a tiny Liga behind me, but
So Liga's out and you have a fake baby.
yeah, I have a
Liga's
fake
on the
baby.
loose.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Can you
Sounds like
believe
a-
I'm so talented?
It sounds
And
like a 90s movie. League on the Loose. Little
And,
toddler.
and Ringo says, "That's not practical. You're never going to get a job with an art degree. That's ridiculous. You should know your place in the world and follow it."
And then I'm just like, fuck you, and I kick him.
Let's kick him in the shin.
Yeah, I kick him in the shin.
He goes, "Ah, Christ!" And he looks like he's about to like draw his sword, and then he realizes that that's not the done thing. And so the two of them sort of try. Ringo sort of tries to restrain you, and Paul is trying to restrain him. So,
And I'm like, I'm not going back to juvie.
So Lydia, you now have an opening to do whatever you want.
I am 100% just going to like try to slide around and go behind the guards and try to go look through the door and see if there's like anyone there.
So you look through the door, and you can see what appears to be a wraith. Saoirse is in there. She's dancing away. You can hear this fun pig. And the two guards are in there just...
Where are the guards facing?
They are facing into the cell. And then there's a quick pause in the music, and then you see
What's Terry doing?
Big Terry is he's in the corner of the room. He's just
Oh my
looking at
God.
his ants.
He keeps trying to count his fingers, but
Yeah.
loses it after 4.
He's like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Poor Terry.
And then he starts counting the fingers on another arm that you can't
Yeah.
see.
This isn't working out for
So
anyone.
yeah, so they're having a great time in there, and then Peter Fun stops playing the Wild Rover, and you see him look like he's about to do his pièce de résistance, and he grabs a single teat and goes, "Du-du-du-du-du."
I want off this one.
Du-du-du-du-du.
Oh my god.
And everyone, and the vibes continue.
Okay, so the guards are watching the show happening.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the guys outside, they're talking to a teen that is mad.
yeah. And you are actually...
The most
because you're-
distracting thing.
Exactly.
Like, have you ever dealt with, like, anyone who's, like, mad and, like, under 19? Like, it's hard to deal with.
Yeah.
You're actually able to go underneath the gas. Because you're so
You
small.
are like a foot tall.
Yeah, you're tiny. So you literally toddle in there.
Can
If you want.
Can I fit through the rods of the
Of the cells?
bars?
Yeah, I would say you can.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not toddler proof.
I just think that you're part of the trip.
Yeah.
You're
Because I don't think you're real.
Yeah, you're watching
I'm just
Ally
Yeah.
like,
McBeal.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're right. Okay, that's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah,
way.
Sissy doesn't recognize
Because
you.
like the guards are also obviously like kind of high, right?
oh yeah,
And
they're
if the
totally
guards saw
high.
a baby, they'd be,
yeah. Yeah. So like I'm just gonna like
especially one on it's 2 feet.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna dance over to it and just be like take the keys. Yeah.
Yeah, one of them goes, "It's a baby!"
And I just like take the keys for the cell. I'm just like, yeah, party. And then I open the cell. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my god.
And then I like walk away so they follow me and I'm just like, yeah, dancing baby.
Dancing baby. Wow, the only thing to get high people to pay attention to is a dancing baby. It's 1995, everyone.
Right.
So,
What was that gif of the
That's what
dancing
I'm
baby?
talking about. Yeah.
God.
so you see, seriously,
Yeah.
you don't realize it's Liga.
No.
You don't even realize that it's a real creature.
I don't know what's happening.
But yeah, you see them all kind of vibe out after this toddler.
Yeah.
'Cause everyone's dancing, everyone's having a good time, and you realize that the cell door is open. What would you like to do now?
I kind of like do
Just-
like this, like
Do you still want to do your time effect?
to wait. What was the time effect to do?
The time
to
effect
make them think
to make
that we're
it look
still
like
there?
everyone's still there.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Why not? Let's
So
do
go
it.
for it.
Why not?
So that's 6 dice.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you an extra die because you're vibing so hard.
So I need 7 dice.
We're
Yeah.
mixing so many different hallucinogens
Oh my god.
and time now.
And magic, it's not good.
I got 1, 2, 3 success, but I also got 2 bad guys.
Okay, yeah, no, that's
Skulls.
fine.
Yeah,
So you got 3 successes?
Yeah.
So that was what you needed. So from anyone looking outside, this dance party is just going to continue. Like
Right.
all the guards are looking inside and go, okay, everyone's just in there. They're all dancing for some reason, but who cares?
Yeah.
How are you going to get out though? Because if you go through the front,
Right.
you are going to run into the
The
distraction.
sober guards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm, I guess, sober enough to know that that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shaking the foggy cobwebs out of my head. I think I'm going to use forces to take the bars out of the window,
Okay.
possibly.
So you're just going to do like a, or
Yes.
you're going to do like a swoosh.
I don't know if doing the would make a big enough
Are you
hole
going to
for the
actually
pig.
yeah, that's the thing, is the pig is part of the issue.
Yeah, so I think I would have to use forces to kind of like make the bars bend out of it completely. And also we have to use forces to throw the pig out of the window or to lift the pig out of the window.
Yeah. I mean, the window's not large enough to fit a fun pig through.
Oh, no. Oh,
No.
hold on. I got to rethink this then.
Okay, so I'll give you a minute
Yeah,
to talk about Liga, is there anything that you would like to do?
Once they get out of the cell, I'm gonna lead the officers into the cell with me while I'm like, follow the dancing baby.
Yeah.
Get them in the cell, close the door, get out, lock it.
Lock it.
And
So
then
So did we leave the cell or is it a different cell? I'm sorry.
So there's only one cell. Liga has just locked them in. Do you want to get out of the cell? So I'll rephrase all of this.
Because I can ride the pig outside. Be like,
It's true.
and then just be like, we're going.
Yeah. So Liga looks like she's just like asking you if you just want to leave out the front. Because she's getting ready to lock the guards into the
Yeah,
cell.
I think we should have dude played the fun pig on the way out so then the guards out there also get influenced by the fun guests. Is that
Okay.
a possibility?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll see if I can ride
Mobile
the
dance
pig.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like one of those pedal bars in Vegas.
So so someone is going to have to move the pigophanist stool along with the pig as it ambles,
Okay.
so that he can keep playing.
Who's going to take care of Terry?
Terry can look after himself. He's a big guy. Actually, no, Big Terry can do that. Big Terry goes, because he's fucking huge.
Okay.
Big Terry goes, I've got this. I'm going to be useful in this jailbreak.
Okay.
And as the pig starts to amble towards the entrance, Big Terry picks up the stool that Peter Fun is on and sort of moves him along with it
Okay.
as they move to the side, and it ambles out.
All right, so we're marching out the front.
Yeah.
And in
Looks
his
like it.
brain, he has 4 hands on
Yes.
the chair.
I'm just trying to distract the guards. I'm just being annoying.
Yeah. So at the front, Ringo says to you, Wilhelm, like, will you control your children? Goodness gracious.
I'm so sorry. You know how they get. They just miss their mother so much.
Well,
Is she in there?
I don't know. Is she sort of was she unconscious? Like, is she known for being like knocked out? There's a
Oh my
woman in
God.
there, but
She has a history of sleeping, yes.
I see. Well, it could be her then. I don't know.
I want that.
Can I try and pickpocket him while he's talking?
Yeah, if you want. There's gonna be a roll though. That's
Okay.
dexterity plus loss.
Sure, whatever. I don't care.
I want that on a shirt.
What are you trying
You're
to
still
What are you
a
trying to
moody
steal?
teen.
Huh?
What are you trying to steal?
And like anything, like a weapon, a knife.
Okay,
pocket
sure,
knife.
yeah.
It's like dexterity plus. Wow.
Larceny.
I have a lot of dexterity, weirdly enough.
Larceny
No
skill.
larceny, but that's
No
okay.
larceny. Okay, so it's pure dexterity then.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I got 2
Two.
successes.
You got 2 successes. So you reach into his. You manage to get a few coins out of his coin purse and a knife that he carries.
Cool. And I'm just like, a cab, and I just take off running.
At that point, I know Liga's in there, and she took off, and I'm saying, she's in. It's a phase, you understand. We'll try
know.
back tomorrow. And I, as I turn, I go. It's okay, and we start moseying away, I guess, into the dark.
Yeah. So you follow after her, at which point the fun pig begins to position the fun pig, Big Terry,
I'm just rocking out on the way.
and everyone begins to just kind of begins to rock out.
Like conga line.
Conga lines
By the way,
out of
I
the room.
ran away from the influence of the fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're getting out of there, so
Yeah.
we're not gonna.
Yeah, so you guys are out there. You know, presumably, Liga, you're going to follow as part of the conga. Actually, let's say it's an actual conga line.
I feel like Liga's riding the pig, right?
Yeah, someone's riding
Oh
the
my
pig.
god.
Well,
Now that you're riding the pig, are
carried,
you-
or like?
Are you influenced by the gas now that you're
Well,
riding
I have
the
to
pig?
wait for the other guards to like be in the.
gas.
In the cell, so I can be like, all right, bye guys.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. You
So they-
locked him in there.
So you go through in the conga line, and what was it? Paul and Ringo are outside, and they go, "What's going on?" And then they look inside, and they see that you're all still in there.
Right.
And Big Terry goes, "It's all right. We're all still in there." And then the gas starts to hit them, and they go, "Oh,
Right.
you're all still in there?" And he's like, yeah, we're still in there, and this is all just because of the fun pig. And Ringo goes, "That makes sense. All right, well, as long as everyone's still in the cell, you guys do whatever you want. Like, as long as you guys aren't real, and we've still got them in there, that's absolutely fine. So just, go about your day, just vibe." And then the other one starts to...
Right. Reviving.
And somehow Peter Fun is still keeping Sunstorm going. But he's like, just as it looks like one of them is about to question you, the drop hits. And it's like... and the whole group of you sort of mosey off into the darkness.
This music's for boomers.
You're not actually a teen anymore.
But just the fact that your form has changed in this way, like you sense that the music that other people like is not the correct music.
Yes.
And as you disappear off into the night, perhaps to make your escape from Hammerhead Bay, we will burden our souls with the secrets of this rave party next time on Mage of Sail. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe. I hear the thing to do now is you can watch another video, and that's
Ooh.
good for the algorithm. I would like to give special thanks to all of our patrons, but especially our fun guzzler, Whitefire, who is
Shouts out Wi-Fi.
who gets his own shout out because he's part of the Fun Guzzler tier. If you would like to join him as a Fun Guzzler, you can do so on Patreon. And there's a thing here. There's a lower third that so it's gonna be like this. Yeah, try and do that, future Patrick, you piece of shit. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time on Mage of Sail.
Did you see any of that happening?
No,
I guess.
none of that.
A wizard's life for me. We sailed the mighty ocean to find the traitor sea. Bones, bones, bones. A wizard's life for me. We found the isles unconquered as they should ever be. Bones, bones, bones. A wizard's life for me. We sailed the mighty ocean to find the traitor sea. Bones, bones, bones. A wizard's life for me. We found the isles unconquered as they should ever be.